Hello and a very warm welcome to this BASF Creator Talk at K 2022. This talk is about how Sports Group and Infinergy is making sports greener. And I'm very pleased to welcome here on stage Benjamin Schneider. He's the product manager, synthetic surfaces at Sports Group, and Manfred Michel, who's the head of global sales Infinergy. Infinergy is our BASF E-TPU, and we're using it together with Sports Group to make sports greener. So Benjamin, it's great to have you here on stage, and please tell us, what are you using Infinergy for?
So thank you for the short introduction. Also from my side, a very warm welcome. We as the Sports Group, we are always looking for sustainable materials, products, and installation methods. And in this case, we started a cooperation with the BASF for the Infinergy material in the first step for fall protection systems. One of the biggest pros with the E-TPU is, or with the Infinergy, is that it's a very good cushion properties. And also with this, it's possible to install fall protection systems with less material and also with lower installation heights. This is a very good characteristic from the Infinergy. And that's why we are very happy to have the BASF and also the Infinergy team at our side to help us to make the environment more and more greener.
Yeah, so we are, as BASF, we are very happy to have this partnership, this cooperation with Sports Group. So last year in October we agreed on a global partnership cooperation together with Sports Group to develop sport floors. Actually, the partnership started already a couple of years back in 2018 when we first met and sampled Sports Group. So, and I have to say, Sports Group was very positive about Infinergy from the beginning on. So then back to in 2018, Sports Group started with their development, and now last year in 2021 we launched fall protection as the first product, the first project.
The fall protection was very good to use or to start with because of the discussed systems, and I think therefore the Infinergy is the best material which we can get also in the market right now for doing fall protection system for our children.
Why is Infinergy such a great material for cushioning?
Well, Infinergy provides a very good dampening performance. So it's much better, so 20% better than current materials, which also allows to reduce the height of the construction, saves material and saves also space.
And what about the sustainability aspect? We're talking about making sports greener.
The sustainable aspect is one of the parts. Using less material is very important. Then we are also using a certain binder for this E-TPU where we can save carbon dioxide with it. And I think also this Infinergy material is certified according to Oecotex, which makes it really good for our environmental. So all in all, also with the less material, we think that it's very good for using fall protection systems.
And it's also good for the consumer, not only for the environment, because with Infinergy there's much less migration of harmful emissions to the nature.
And another aspect is also after the lifetime of the fall protection, it's for 100% recyclable.
Yeah, and actually we are working on different recycling concepts. One idea is to bring existing sport fields, the E-layers, to the chem cycling process. Since this material is SBR, rubber, and the idea is to convert this material in the chem cycling process back to a virgin Infinergy material.
So it sounds to me like a perfect example of our plastic journey with make, use and recycle. When we talk about the use phase for the consumer playing sports on this sports flooring? What's the main advantage that the consumer will perceive?
The main advantage is the cushion aspects. In the first step for the fall protection systems, and also now with Infinergy, with BASF, with the development of BASF, we are working together to make the properties a little bit different to the material for the fall protection systems, because one of our next aspects is doing E-layer systems for artificial turf, where we want to use also Infinergy, and we try to do with these Infinergy E-layer systems, we think that we can redevelop the complete system of E-layer, artificial turf and infill. Because of the cushion of the Infinergy, we think that the system itself with the E-layer, with the artificial turf and the infill can be redeveloped completely.
And I think we can say Infinergy has proven its performance in sport shoes for many years now. So, and why not using it also for sports flooring? So, of course, we need to adjust the material to the right performance, to the right properties. So there's a balance between stiffness and rebound and energy return. But so we are convinced that Infinergy is the right material also for sports flooring.
Also, as Manfred says, it's used in shoes, and also after the E-layer development, the next step is then a development of complete running tracks, doing with Infinergy. So running with Infinergy on Infinergy sports flooring would be hopefully the best solution in the next years for doing sports then.
So for anyone who wants to give it a try, we even have a running track over there with the Infinergy material, so you can try it out. But what kind of, I mean, sport flooring is a wide field. What kind of applications are you looking into?
With the Infinergy, we want to do to create a better feeling, also in case of a better feeling for the customer during his running applications. So it's cushioned, so it's better for his health. And with the Infinergy, we think it's possible to create a completely new awareness and a completely new feeling of running tracks than with the cushion of the Infinergy.
So you're focusing a lot on running tracks for now. Are there any future opportunities that you, so Sports Group and BASF will pursue?
So the first step is making Infinergy to the #1 material in fall protection. Then the next step is in parallel, more or less, the E-layer and also then the running track. And I think if we achieve these 3 goals, then we are on a very good way to create a completely new sport feeling for you as a customer as well.
You're nodding, Manfred?
Yeah, so I would love to come there. So we as BASF, we support Sport Group as much as possible with customized developments.
And what kind of customization are you looking into? What needs to be adapted in order to make Infinergy suitable for this kind of application?
Yeah, we're talking on the one hand side, of course, about sustainability. So talking about recycling, what we have mentioned before. But we talk also about different performances required. So for running tracks, the material needs to be stiffer, right? And also for E-layers.
Stiffer and a little bit harder.
Yeah. While for playgrounds, the dampening is important to ensure that kids playing or falling down get not injured.
Have you already tried running on our track here at the booth?
Not really.
Not really? You have the perfect shoes for that?
Maybe tonight.
Sure.
Maybe tonight.
Maybe tonight. Have you tried? Well,
yes, a little bit, of course. Yeah. But I already know the feeling to run on Infinergy tracks.
Which markets do you focus on for now?
In the first step, we are focusing on the German market and also on the European market, but also we see a very big potential in the American market as well.
Why the American market?
In the American market, we also did the first installations or the first tests, and they are also very keen on using this product, and they are very interested how we can bring this product or the development of the new product into our running track systems.
Cool. Thanks a lot for these insights. So if you want to give it a try yourself, the track is over there. Go, walk, run. Be careful, please, because it's quite crowded. Maybe walk. But it's also the walking experience is quite nice. Yeah. So thanks a lot, gentlemen, for being here with us today.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome.
BASF. We create chemistry.